Alright, so here we go. This is a 2007 Ford Fusion SE. It's got a rebuilt 6-cylinder in it. Evidently the young girl that was driving it before ran it out of oil and the motor locked up, so they had to rebuild part of it. It was for sale right down the road in our neighborhood for $750. We saw it riding on the golf cart. And Hudson, say hi, and his dad thought, you know what? If we could get it down for $500, even maybe $600, and it runs, this could be our derby car. Now it has some rough spots, as you see, with the body, and underneath it's not too bad for being 11 years old, as today is September the 21st, the first day of fall, Hudson keeps telling me, as we've got all of our decorations up, including our scary pumpkin reaper that we got from Home Depot. He's pretty excited about. Hud, what do you think of the decorations? Thumbs up? Yeah. So we got it for $500. Kind of showing you here. It runs. It does have a oil leak across kind of the top part of the motor. I would assume the gaskets are wore out. The reason why I was so... Hi Nora, say hi.
Hi.
Why I was so enticed to get it is because it runs well enough that even with the leak, there is no motor work that needs done. So you can see, hang on honey, making a video, we're gonna record it as we kind of make it. So the motor, other than what needs done for the derby with the battery and the different stuff needs taken out and the plastic, and we'll move the fuse boxes and all that, the motor runs well enough for a derby. It actually runs really good for a derby in my opinion. It runs well enough to be on the road. Brakes are wore, shocks are wore, that's why it failed inspection. You can see it was inspected up until this month, and it was a week ago from today that we got it for $500. It's got a big trunk, which again, it's a newer car, so this old girl, even though she's a decent sized car, when she starts smacking around with those older big cars and the full size, she's gonna crinkle up quick, but that's okay. I knew that. We're not gonna do a ton of work to it. This will be the first demolition derby car that I've ever had, so keeping it as simple as possible, not having to try to rebuild a motor or anything like that, is what we're after. Then we'll start her up. You see it's power everything, power windows, power doors, power mirrors, all that works. It does have a sunroof, but the sunroof does not work. She fires right up. Runs pretty well. You can see here, I think that's where it's leaking from. Hud and I raised it yesterday on the jacks, on the jack stand, and it seems to be leaking there and running down. I don't know if you can see there. Running down the motor to the oil pan. But that's alright. So it is September the 21st. We've had her for a week. She's just sat here. We're going to start in the near future here. We're going to try to sell as many, like the power mirrors and everything that work. Get those on Craigslist, see if we can sell those. Otherwise, we're going to start stripping the plastic. Kind of get an idea of what it looks like now. See the dash and everything's in good shape. The CD player works and the radio, just the dash doesn't light up on it there with the lights. It's kind of dirty. Has 220,000 miles on it, and that's not the original motor. This most of this motor is now from a 2006. instead of the 2007 that it actually is. So here she is. We are going to start tearing her down and making a derby car out of her. It'll be our first one next year, 2019. We're going to start, put it in a Clarion County Demolition Derby. Should be fun.